Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome everyone to my podcast or the live speech, which is about the term pain into power. It's my first time to give a speech while I'm sitting. So before I start my topic, or before I just to continue or explain everything about that topic, at the end, I will be asking you questions, guys, or you guys can give me some questions, or I will be asking you simple questions. You guys say yes, no. It always goes to you. So turn pain into power. Look, it is not about pain can make me person go down. We know that pain is like an enemy, or it is not an enemy. We can say it is GPS. Like what we get in university, you get a GPS with high GPS, you have avoided failure, or which is the pain. So pain, whenever you get pain, this is a good sign. Will push you or will break through it, will show success. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt a pain that demotivates you, for example? Anyone has any answer? Like what? It might be, or we can see about interview job, or you have lost something, or you have lost a kind person that goes from life. So, as what I said, pain is not an enemy. It is about a GPS. When pain goes to you, it is giving you a sign to push, which is motivates you. Never just think, okay, I am feeling that I'm pain. No, I'm not continuing. How comes you're not continuing? And you think that pain will not come to you? Everyone, even me, when I started my job as a motivator, I felt a lot of pain. I wasn't always motivated. I did not understand what is motivation. Now, let me just explain or give you a personal story. Now, how did I turn pain to a power? When it comes in 2021, my first video that I post on Instagram, my first motivational video that I post on Instagram, people were saying that motivation is not useful. And I was thinking, is it not useful? No, I don't think so. Because here, for example, in companies, governments, anywhere you go, if they are not determining the motivation well, no chance you remove pain and you will turn it to power. Because in my opinion, I continued. Then they asked me, prove it to me that pain will go from you. I said, I have one thing. If I can prove to haters that pain is just like a seed when you grow it, you can make it die. By giving that seed something will unheal that thing. So 2021 and 2022 it comes, I was thinking like, should I continue that speed, or should I continue motivation? Then I researched more. I saw that motivators, they get paid more. 40,000 more, depends. So when it comes to like people start knowing me, they are asking me, stay away. But where did I get a real motivation? From one person. From my mom. She was the best supporter till now. She said to me, avoid, continue. They give you the pain, and my mom is removing the pain from mine. You know what I mean? So after that, I asked myself, I said, should I continue or not? I said, okay, we'll keep continuing. Till one of my friends in 2024, he have one of his friend, he's a motivator. He get a lot of money from motivation speeches. So he said, Mate, let me introduce my friend to you. I said, okay. So when I went to him, we were like in a coffee sitting, okay, everything is fine. He said, Mate, you know my friend, 3 years, he said from all motivational speeches, more than $350,000. Big number, and I was so confused. how comes you are saving $350,000 from motivation speeches? He said, mate, I get pain. Starting from I was 15, I get pain. They are trying to destroy me. So he tell it to into power by what? Telling people who he is, showing the high confidence, describing or determining determination. How can I move away? Because not only me, you guys have that pain today, tomorrow, after tomorrow, but they are not thinking. If someone is saying to you, you are the best, it might be a pain. Come on. I'm saying, for example, Mahmoud, you are the best. How comes? Give me a proof that that person is the best. You might let the pain grow in his heart. Why? Because you are not showing any proof. Some people, they say, mate, you are the best. Okay, smile. Then what? Chum. 3-4 days, they stay away from you. They are fake supporters. But when it comes to someone who's real, he will directly say, okay, you are the best. I will be with you forever. He is trying to take the pain from floor 30 till 0. He's trying to take it from the level to go down. Why he's doing that? Because we are not only seeing people by their ages. How old that guy is, showing respect now. We don't care about numbers. We care about the big heart that he have. I might see someone 15 years old, but he's super kind. He will turn my pain into power. This is step 1. But what is step 2? Your plans. Okay, I might say plans, but how? Is your plan proper or improper? I was saying to myself, will I be struggling? Okay, I'm gonna see what is going on or something. But then I realize that improper plans can destroy everything. So when my friend introduced his friend who is motivator, he said, if you are having improper plan, don't continue. This is a real motivation. He said, don't continue. Okay, then after that, what he did? He introduced to one of his motivation speakers. He showed me some videos. All right, I'm getting some experience. We are going up. Then, when it comes to my first speech on stage, it was only one quote. I was waiting for that moment, and my legs are shaking. Okay, where is that pain? Why is my legs shaking? I will say only one quote. When I stood in front of more than 300 students, I actually noticed that the pain is increasing more. If I'm not fighting, the seed of that pain will push me up. So, first time I learned from my weakness. I did plans, proper plans, continued. Then what? It came to 2024. On 12th grade, I took a course which is called public speaking. Now I said exactly turning pain to power would be that time. I was patient. Remember, guys, patience is very important. Be a patient person. Never say, okay, success will not come. Okay, I'm gonna just sit, nothing. No, be patient. Okay, I'm gonna hear from that person, oh, you are rude. He's saying you are rude for what? Because of your kindness? No, he must see himself why he's doing that mistake. Because they don't want you to be the best. They don't want you to be successful. That's what we all see that days. So when I was in school, they were saying like that to me. I took public speaking course. January 23 was the moment to prove for 300 students that there is nothing possible. I mean, impossible. I have 40 minutes to talk. Introduction of what? Motivation. Now talk. What did I do? I was waiting for my turn. So my friend was saying for me, are you nervous? I was saying no. He was saying to me, are you nervous? No. When they called my name to stand on the stage, I have proof like that picture can tell you that was my first full speech, 40 minutes. Those 2 pictures, 40 minutes. I took 40 minutes talking. After I finished, 3 teachers not students, 3 teachers said to me, Maid, are you sure that you are 18 years old? They were saying to me like that. Are you sure you are 18 years old? Why you are asking me that question? So at that time, I was like very happy. This was one of the most excited moments. Now at that time, I turned pen into power, but not 100%, 50%. This was 50%. So then they told me, Maid, we prefer you don't give only in schools. What do you mean? Give outside, hotels, studios, for example, outside. I said, it's fine for me. When it comes into 2025, this year, I said 50%. On the other side, it will be 100% to turn pain into power. How? That picture, first picture, can prove it to you that I was in one of the most famous hotels, in my opinion, in Dubai. Hilton Palm Dubai Jumeirah. A lot of people were there. And I was working in our company. So I went upstairs to attend the annual event. So they were telling me, Maid, give motivation. Now look how I'm directly going through it. Might give motivation. So I said, it's fine. Look how is my confidence. Okay, I'm just saying, watching that person. Okay, it's fine. Why I'm feeling confident? Because you need to be that person all day. Okay, you are confident. But are you confident 100%? You must be 100% confident. Being confident 50 or down, trust me, don't do that. You are hurting yourself. You are being more struggled. You will be more fatigued to do that. But when you are showing that you are more confident, showing that to people, I'm doing my very best, they will be, most of them, they will misunderstand. And this is simple. We don't care. Some people will understand that person is the best. He's trying his best. He's having a competition with his success. We don't compare ourselves with others. As the quote say, you versus you. This year and the next year. If this year you are weak, next year we must show everything. I was saying to myself before I go on stage, when the HR came to me, she said, show us who you are. No one knows that I'm a motivator, but who you are. I showed them videos. I showed them that video when I was on stage. I showed them everything. They said, the CEO will talk to you. Now I said, okay, the big boss is here. Okay, we're gonna go and see everything. When the CEO came, I think before he come to me and approach me, he said, I don't think 18 years old will do that in front of a lot of people. I said, give me a chance and I'll prove it to you. Look, I was like having eye contact with him. And I was saying, give me a chance. Look what I'll do. High confidence pushed me to be more motivated. So my cousins, my friends, and who are working within the company, they are pushing me, like saying, come on, mate, show us. Keep pushing. This type of motivation is 50%. They are removing the pain, not 50. 15%, I mean. The 15% can tell you that the rest of that percentage will be removed. By what? Constant talk. Constant talk. So after that, there was a Saudi employee, came from Saudi to that event. Before I got on stage, he was asking questions. Oh, how many years you are working? Companies are okay. So my friend said, okay, we all work 3 years. I said, I'm the first year. He said, why? How old are you? I told him, guess. Some people, when they see me, they say I'm 25, 30, 35, 40. 40? Come on. Not like that. But when it comes to that stage, I told him, no, I'm 18. He said, don't lie. Show me the ID. Showing, some people will not believe. Why? Not about, for example, I have beard or I'm Muslim or etc. The way you talk. The way you talk. They said, we don't care about your shape. We respect you. But the way you talk. Are you sure the way you talk? Yes. When I proved them that it is easy to talk in front of CEO, people coming from outside, everyone was amazed. Everyone was impressed. Come on. They called my name. My go on stage. Come talk. Now here is the thing. More percentage are going and I will turn pain into power. This is a main goal. This is not, okay, I'm gonna write on the piece of paper, number one, okay, I'll remove pain. No. Do things that will remove pain easy. Trust me. Do things that will remove pain easy. When they called me, I was on a red carpet. Now, red carpet can define success. Define success, avoid struggle. What do I mean by red carpet can define success and avoid struggle? Because when you are standing and you are waiting for the moment to go up and talk, best moment in my life. Why? More than 300. So when I asked the HR, I told them, how many people are here? They said 600. I was, how? 600. Are you sure you want to talk? I responded, if you bring 15,000 audience, I don't care. I showed them the high confidence and I went up on stage. When I talked, they said, you have 5 minutes, motivate. Show us. After I motivate the employees and those who were in the hotel, they came and saw. They said, Moit, you have proved to us that there's nothing will be tough if we work hard. Okay, so they told me, how comes you have been talking in front of those people? Are you scared? Are you nervous? I said, no. So they told me, give us your confidence. How comes can you talk? I told them the same thing. I have turned pain into power. Now I have power. I was patient. I was super kind. I was a hard worker and I did everything. Now, when it comes even to those people in the annual event, they came to me 3 people. I went downstairs to call my mom and inform her that I did a dream. I did a goal. I told my mom, hello, I did a speech. I gave 5 minutes motivation. Come on, I'm proud of 600 audience. She said, I'm very proud. You know, I'm very proud is a motivation. Not anyone will say I'm very proud. You are hearing from a person who is the best. Your mom. She said, I'm very proud. When she said, I'm very proud, the excitement of mine has increased. Can you imagine? Your mom is saying for you, I'm very proud of you. You know what does that mean? Not the real motivation can push you more. After I finished, she told me, I'm gonna wait you in the home. Okay, no worries. 3 people came to me. They said, Mike, we are very proud. How did you talk in front of those people? I said the same answer. I turned pain into power. You can turn pain into power, but don't feel nervous all the time. When I sit and talk in front of people, when I give speeches, think of one thing. Are you a real confident person? This is one. Are you a real confident person? Well, when I see a lot of people, they are saying, are you confident? I say, yes, show us. Put me anywhere. Even if the whole country is waiting for me to talk, I will say, I'm not nervous. I said to my mom, before I go to the annual event, if I talked, I'm not nervous. Even if you brought the whole country, I'm not nervous. Okay, so after I finished that, I came back home. But there is one more thing I need to mention before I go to the next topic. After I went down from the stage, also my legs were shaking. Now, why is my legs shaking twice? First time when I was in school, now in the hotel. You know why is my legs shaking? Because I went to success. Everyone was happy. A young person did something very nice. Can you just imagine? We did something very nice. So this is about, first thing, turn pain into power. This is a personal story. I related to turn pain into power. How did I remove the pain and turn it to power? Now, if we come about transformations or the perspective or something like that, there is 3 things. Are you surrounded with good people? No, okay. I remember that I have two of my friends. They are from Netherlands. And I have one, he's Russian. I have one, he's Russian. Okay. That person from Russia, he told me, Mate, I'm coming to Dubai. So he's facing difficulties in talking English, you know? So I'm trying to understand Russian as much as I can with him. So when he came to Dubai, he said, You know why I came to Dubai? I said, For what reason? I came to Dubai just to come and do my very best to help you to transform from young to the best. He told me, Mate, we don't care about numbers. How old are you? Or like on what age are you in? I came to help you. I came from Russia to help you. Okay, so I told him this really motivates me because he's trying to transform me from like a young person to a better person. At that time when I came, I went to the airport, I saw him and everything. He said, to be honest, I'm ready. I said, ready for what? I'm ready. I will not go to the hotel. Take me wherever you want. I'm okay with it. Take me wherever you want. I'm gonna improve you, transfer me to the best. So that I said, come on. Why that Russian friend did that to me? Because real supporters, actually, they need you. Even if you were sick, even if you were busy, even if you were traveling, hello, we're gonna ask about you. This is a real supporter. He wants or she wants you to be the best. She might leave the work, he might leave the work, come and watch you. He might also come to you and said, okay, I don't care about any work I have. I want to see one of my best motivators, for example, to do a great job. This really one of the most important steps that makes me transform to the next stage. So when I for the next step, when it comes to that day, he said, I don't want you to do videos. How? He said to me, don't do it. Go talk to people and say to them, I want to give a speech. This is actually makes me more motivated to go inside. So really, after that, struggling has decreased. Nervous has decreased. Being unmotivated has decreased. You know why? Because of that Russian friend. Some people can say, okay, you are the best, you are okay, like that, in a few days, but they will go. But whoever cares about you will come to you, will say, I want to motivate you. He took a flight from Moscow to here just to motivate. I really could not believe that. He said, I don't care. I'm coming to help you. He pushed himself. He came here. So when he came here, he did his very best. And he went back. He stayed around 1 week. Said, I want to transform everything. Your energy, positivity, motivation, discipline, everything, character, everything. I want to see the best. Till now, he's trying to do everything. Even if he's facing some difficulties in English, but he's trying to do everything. I'm trying to understand him. What do you want to reach to finish? And about my two Dutch friends from Netherlands, they said to me one day, remember, we might stand and we might watch you and you have no idea. This is what, if I'm, for example, sitting and I did not expect that person will come. I said, for example, my mom is there. Okay, she came to me and I was surprised. You know, that thing that happened or that action that happened, this is a power. How comes mine? Or this is a power and transformation. Second thing, you might see one of the best people came to you, stop, and he's watching you without telling you, I will come, I'll do I will watch you, I will motivate you, nothing. Look how exactly has transformed me to that thing. I was giving an online motivation speech and I have put a link in my Instagram story. So those two Dutch front, they saw, but they did not respond. So I was giving, and there were around 15 people on that day. I was giving. So I saw him came and joined the meeting, joined the session. I freezed. You know why I freezed? Because I saw two people are those the people or the monsters that will change me to the best. Don't think that the close people will be always real with you. You might see in someone who don't know you, can ask about you, help you, improve your characteristic, build strength, push you up. Trust the real person. I'm doing that always. If I see someone is not actually caring about me, why I bring headache in my head? Ignore. You know, ignore is a power. Ignore, discipline, high confidence. But ignore is the most important point in power. Power. Ignore is a power. Strong power. So, 2 steps that transform me to be a better person. Third thing, what happened in the last stage? And I remembered in 11th grade, I decided to do a project, which is a motivational book. My English teacher said, this is unbelievable. A young person is doing all of that. Come on, are you doing a motivational book? Still, you are not going 20. I said, no, you need to go. I need to show success. I need to prove success. I need to do something. I said, if I have my mom as a real supporter, I'm gonna show everything. If I have real supporters, I'm gonna show everything. Haters will never say something. They will just keep talking from morning till night, night till morning, evening till afternoon. They will do that. They will keep talking. But if you sit, relax, talk, don't tell them anything. Prove. If you talk without proving, sorry, don't continue. You are not a real person. You are not real. Go, keep going. Prove to haters, I will not talk. I will sit. I will show everything. I will work hard. I might disappear. Disappear is also a power. Disappear also a power. Imagine if I'm being a struggle person or unbelievable person who cannot try to control myself, to push myself to the best. I will be always weak. I will be weak. Very weak. But if I told myself I can, and I keep continue, I can. Might trust yourself, you can. Keep going, you can. Being struggling will go. Being anxious will go. Fatigued will go. You'll be flattered. You'll be happy. Why? Strong person. Be strong. Don't talk without proving. When I did that, third step, I transformed very well. Look, my personal story and three steps of transformation. Look where it takes me. Now look where I am. Also, when I did a social experiment, I was sharing some kind message or I was asking motivational questions. I remember there is a guy, he was in Emirates Airline with me. He was sitting and he was saying, I told him I'm going to ask you a question. He was saying, okay, no worries. Before I continue, I'm going to ask you guys a question. What do you prefer more? Motivation or discipline or both? And why?
Well, I think it's a nice combination.
Mm-hmm. Do you think both?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
so it would be great to combine. And motivation, like in some doses, is really good.
Yeah. So, but you don't think that both are okay with that?
No, you should have both.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So having both is very important. Some people are saying motivation is only, discipline only, but I think both. Because if you are disciplined, but you are not motivated. Imagine I wake up at 5 a.m. and I'm sleepy. Okay, I'm gonna go work and I have, for example, a morning shift, 12 hours, for example, or 8 hours, starting from morning till the evening like that. So in my morning shift, how will I be more motivated to work if I am not having motivation and discipline? So that person, when I asked him, He said only discipline. I respected his opinion. But I asked him a question. Do you think that will make you a powerful person? He was looking at me like that. Of course. I said, proof. Show me. He said, I always wake up, I run and everything. I said, you might be always like that. But trust me, one day you will be lazy. I always tell myself, I will never tell myself be only disciplined. Both I need to have. When I have both, even if you want me to carry a car, we will do that. Okay? But the most important thing, having both, in my opinion. Now I'm having both. I'm sitting here talking because I have both. If I have one, I will not talk. I will be afraid, or I'll be shy, or be scared or nervous. So after that, when I gave him my answer, he was just like, he was looking at me like that. Who are you? He was saying, who are you? I told him, I'm Maid. Who is Maid? I did not continue. I pulled out my phone. I showed him who I am. He said, you are too old. I was laughing at that moment. I said, I'm old? Yeah, you are old. You are 35 years old. You are giving those things. I was like, excuse me. How can you just say I'm 35? I wasn't that day. I'm trying to search. I'm trying to say, come on, like 35. He said, okay, how old are you? I said, I'm under 20. He said, he was like, just shocked like for 5 seconds. Okay, I was saying, what's going on? No, wait. You are 18? Unbelievable. You are talking in that way and giving or delivering message to people and you are just young? I said, it's fine. Someone is younger than me can give better than me. And I agree about that. Maybe someone is older, someone is younger. We don't care. People who have more, like they are patient or having more power of that interest, they will show you exactly where you want to be. So all of that days goes from 2021 till 2025. When I went to tough challenges and everything, and I turned pain to power, I was patient and everything. I asked myself one question. If I was surrounded with good people, does success will come fast? Now, if I will ask you guys, if you guys are surrounded with good people, do you think you'll be more successful or you depend like by yourself? What can you say?
Yes, if you're surrounded by good people,
Mhm. Okay. You can say that. Some people, I remember some people said, be surrounded with haters. I was okay. Why do you want me to be surrounded with haters? I said, haters are like people who are just thinking, okay, we're gonna destroy that person. When they come to destroying, you can push them in 1 second. By what? Show them your achievements. Show them who you are. Be confident. Even though, when it comes to a tough challenge, there is also a story that I will relate to a tough challenge. One of the days back on, I think in 2024, okay, I was in my grandfather's house. I was giving, when guests come, you give some sweets, you want to welcome them. So I was passing sweets to the guests and my cousins, I came to one of my cousins. When I gave him, he told me, when you pass to my dad, okay, he might ask you something. I said, what do you mean? You will see. I told myself, he will ask me a question. I went to his dad. And I was expecting that he will ask me a question. Like I was saying, might you will pass to that person, he'll ask you a question. When I gave him the sweet, he said, wait, speak. No chance. I wasn't prepared. Nothing. I was like that. Why? Don't talk always in social media. Come talk in front of us. Now, here is the thing. I wasn't saying I'm not prepared, but I'm a person who I was practicing for the unexpected moments speeches. I took my 2 fingers, put my head like that. 1 minute. I'm prepared. Preparing. Like that. Finished. I told him, do you want me to sit or stand? He said, okay, sit. I told him, no, I will stand. Now look, when I told him I will stand, there is a body language. I'm talking. I'm showing. I'm gonna make it interest more. You know, you are in, in the middle and maybe 40 people or 30 people. Around like that, 30 people. Exactly. We're like silence. No one was talking. You must hear only the AC, okay? I was talking, like, giving something quick. When I finished, they give me a round of applause. After that, my cousin said, how comes? I told one of my cousins who weren't in my grandfather's house. I told him that I gave and everything and I was happy like that. So he said, wait, how comes you give in front of my grandfathers, you know, uncles like that? How comes? I can't do that. He said, come on, how comes you do that? I said, look, it is not about you cannot do that. You can talk in front of everyone. But if you are interested, if your heart is interested, look what I want to deliver. Your heart want to show something. If that heart is interested in that major, go for it. Till that day, I started to do podcast. That picture was my first podcast. I recorded everything. I was also in a studio. I was recording everything. So when I finished, I was very happy. Why? I'm going to success as well. Like, you know, when you see an airplane take off, it's going to success. This is actually, the podcast has also make me to ignore pain as much as I can. You might be painful. Okay, because of losing a job, not studying well, you failed that exam. It's fine. The world that does not end it. You keep pushing. When I gave that podcast, I thought I did not do well. I took the full podcast, I uploaded it on YouTube. 140 people, they watch it till now, I think. Some people were in the gym. Okay? I know one of my friends, he said, Might, I was in the gym, I heard the whole podcast. He said, Might, continue. Whoever said no, ignore, continue. At that time, the world need what? The world exactly need motivators. Exactly, they need motivators. Because motivators can also sit and talk. But if that motivator is actually delivering something, you will be more happy. After, when I told in the speech, when I was giving a speech in the hotel, I went to the car, you know, the excitement, I want to say yes in a loud sound. Like, come on, you did an achievement. You have made something that no one at that age would do something. Can you imagine that? How comes we did that at that time? Till the last thing, when it comes to podcast, I said, I need to give. I need people to know about me more. Even if I lose people without doing anything to them, I don't care. I want to meet people as much as I can to tell them who's Maid al-Bahri, who's that Emirati motivational speaker, can deliver all that speeches. Even my Russian friend, he called me on Instagram. He said, yo, привет, and как дел? Yeah, хорошо. Tell them, what's going on? Continue. You are a soldier, continue. He sometimes call me just saying like that. Even at 3 a.m., you might call me. Say, oh, continue. Thank you so much. Simple motivation, continue sleeping. Like, that kind of heart, we rarely see that time. A young person can come to me, say, Maid, I want to be motivated. And actually, someone did that to me. 11 years old, came to me. I was in a mall, sitting, putting my laptop, talking, doing my work, preparing for a motivational speech. He was one of my fans on TikTok. He came to me. He said, "Mike, yes, I want to be a motivator." Without saying hello, how are you? Nothing. Mike, I want to be motivated. When he told me, when he asked me exactly like that, I said, for sure. I will not say for you, no, for sure. 2 hours. His parent came. I told him I need him 2 hours. I sit with him, explaining everything. After he finished the speech, after I finished with him, the plans and everything, that supporter was crying. Okay, I was in a moment, I was, okay, wait, I did not do anything to you. He said, you made me happy. Because when I ask someone like your age or someone who's famous, he will say, no, pay for me. And I don't care about fame. I don't care about money. If you are a kind person, come to me, I will help you. You have an interview, job, anything. I'm here to help you. Even if you want me from morning till night. I can do plans, I can prepare you, practice, doing everything, meeting you everywhere, just to make you what? Perfect. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. As if when you see a soldier is preparing for a war, he's practicing, training, makes perfect. When that supporter was crying, I said to him, why are you doing that to yourself? No, he said to me, I'm very happy. I told him, even don't thank me. This is as if, the homework that you get in school, this is my homework. I'm gonna help you. Even if you want me 9 hours, I'm gonna help you. When his dad came to me, he was saying, why did you hurt my son? I said, I did not do anything. I told him, I just helped him, and he was like very happy. The motivation has increased to him. And he said, I want more help. I told him, I'll give him my Instagram. Let him contact me anytime. Even if you want to contact me at 3:30 a.m., go for it. I'm never annoyed from kind people or someone who wants help from me. Say, Mike, come help me. And I will show you success where. And actually, some people, they ask me for success. I did that. 2 people, they were asking me to help them in interview as a cabin crew. Now they are cabin crews. Trust someone who is giving you confidence. I'm doing that all the time. Now, when it comes to confidence, do you think confidence is like depending on the character himself, or do you think confidence can come when you achieve something? In your opinion, depends, because confidence, you might sit now and you are hearing me. Some people, if they sit and they are watching me, you might see them, oh, okay, they are on their phone, they don't care. But when I'm showing my confidence, I might like grab the mind, you watch me. This is the confidence. If you are practicing, give a chance to that person. Even if you don't know him, if he said, okay, can I talk? Go for it. I want to see your skills. It is not about your only certificate. Skills. Okay, you have diploma, magister, you have everything. You might see that person's skills. That skills you have a company, you'll be okay. Why? You have a good skills. I was very flattered. I was very happy to help as much as I can. People around the world, different nationalities, they came, they asked me, and I don't have, even I did not pass 1,000 followers. And look how much people they know me. Look how much. I don't care. So they asked me one day, why you are not uploading music in your videos? Can you, music can turn pain into power? I said, no. Sorry, no. What do you mean about no? We respect everyone. But for that thing, there is something related to religion. I said, okay, I'm Muslim, but I think music is forbidden. No. If I was successful putting music, this is not the success for me. First think, when it comes, it's your religion. That's it. I told him, I'm a respectful guy. I'm a respectful person. I have boundaries. Perfect. Look where it comes. When you respect someone, don't look at his shape or something. Oh, because this is someone weird. No. He have skills. He's kind. He's supporting you. He's pushing you, teaching you what is success. Congratulations. You have become the best. Even if your cousin is hating you, it's fine. Go be surrounded with good people. Now, those things that I have mentioned is about turn into power, pain into power. I'm giving the abbreviation just to deliver the message as much as I can. But there is one more thing I want to mention. Why do you think most people, they get demotivated from kind words? Now you'll say, my question is tricky, but there is actually people are getting demotivated from kind words. Why do you think they are being demotivated? Okay. Or do you think it is they are doing over that kindness? They are giving too much kindness? Do you think too much kindness can affect you?
Feel that it's well.
Mm-hmm. It might be fake. This is actually a good point. Why it might be fake? Because I can sit now and I can say, okay, you are the best. As what I mentioned, you are a great speaker. Okay, I might listen to it. I will take it, okay, as a word of support. But then I want you to prove that. Come to my speeches, show the support, give me ideas, show everything. I know some people, when I was giving them the kindness, they say to me, might stop. I say, why? Might stop. I told them I need a reason. You are faking your kindness. At that time, I said, no. You want me to prove that? Show me. I told them, if you saw me disappearing, it is not from me. Disappearing is a power. I might use that power. I might disappear from you. Why? Because of you. Not from me. Actually, not from me. You think, okay, you are sitting and you disappear from that person. Why? You know why you disappear? Because maybe God has chose that thing, not you. Now, for example, if my friend Muhammad is sitting here and he's watching that speech, what he might say, okay, I might disappear from him. Maybe it is a good choice, but maybe it's a bad choice. If I disappear from him just because something that is not deserved, the big mistake at that person, not at him, at you. So using your power, you need to use your power the right time. I'm telling that to all of people. Use your power to turn the pain in a right time. As if I'm just relating stories to that topic. I'm not giving definitions. I'm not giving examples. Nothing. My stories can explain to you what is turn pain into power. So that's why I actually sometimes think pain, it is a real motivation. Yesterday I was having pain. Pain from what? You know that person or my friend who has introduced that motivator and I became with him a friend? After 2 weeks, that person passed away. When he passed away, before he passed away, he said to me, Maid, in May, I swear to God, you will get 300K. In 1 month, 300K. That person was saying, you will get that. Go tell your mom, you will get 300K. I said, how? Wait, from what? 300K from your speeches that you will do. I was saying, wow, 300K. It's too much. No, 300K. He said, no, I will not go down. I will not go up. 300K you will get. When I heard that he passed away, okay, sometimes the pain came to me more because he was really a kind person. Wherever he go, he share kindness. He's good with people. He's doing his job. He's hard worker. Everything. Now at that time, I'm proving myself I can be like him. I said that you don't compare with anyone, but that he was really a good friend, and he was saying, "Mate, I'm gonna turn you to a monster in motivation." No, that days you hear people saying motivation is really painful because people maybe are faking motivation. Maybe they are faking motivation. Do you think that they are faking motivation? But look at yourself. Revise yourself. Do a revision for yourself. Did you brought struggle? Did you brought like for example, let's say a medicine which is expired, or do you think you brought something negative, something like dirty? At that time, I said, it is over. I'm gonna stand, push myself forward, keep going. No, these days, okay, I might not see that support, but I might see someone from, I don't know from where he is, or someone he is from the country. He might come to me, hello, mate. He say, how are you? Okay, wait. I came here, okay, I was in my phone watching reels. Hello, mate. How are you? From someone who's unknown. Hello, how are you? You have two choices to think. Is it fake because he needs something, or is it a true kind message just to support you? I get that all the time. Hello, mate, how are you? I received that. So when I received that, I replied by like, okay, I'm good, thanks so much. How about you? He said, okay. He said, mate, I will record the voice. It will take around, you know how many minutes? I was sitting watching reels. I was having after like 30 minutes a night shift watching reels and everything. I told him, what do you want to share? A voice message? You know, it was around 30 minutes. He was talking. Voice message 30 minutes. It is not a YouTube video. I'm gonna put 30 minutes voice. Okay. Every voice 10 minutes, he sent 3. I thought 1, but he sent 3. When he sent 3, I said, I might reply after 3 hours. I need to listen. I listened to 1 and I stopped my work. I took myself. I told my friend, he's holding my work as a motivator. I need to go stay away. I need to hear the voices. Hearing the voice, hearing the voice, hearing the voice. Then I told them, wait. From where did you come? Why did you say that to me? It touched me. I felt the happiness in mine. Is it my... I need to deliver that motivation to you. You are a motivator. I might not hear motivation. But at that time, I'm gonna deliver that motivation very well. Look at those kind people and look what happened. This is really truly that pushed me up. So after the second day, he sent the same message. He continued 6 months doing that. 6 months, I'm asking about someone who I really don't know. Okay, keep going. It's fine for me. Hello, mate. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I just came to ask about you. Thanks so much. You brought a smile on my face. This is a motivation. You know, a motivation can be a text message. Easy. Providing, and he knows everything. And this is actually, guys, I want to talk about turn pain to power. How did I relate my story about motivation? Look about the people, haters, about everything. I pushed myself, I noticed where I'm gonna reach, and look what happened. So, one more last thing, okay? And this topic is very important. The last thing I want to mention that switch. And before I start that topic, it will take few minutes, so I'm gonna explain it. And yeah. So, in your opinion, being in a job that you are interested on, or being in a job that you are not interested on, but high salary, what do you choose? It might be tricky, but what you choose? Mm-hmm.
One stage of the life
Okay.
and why. So if we choose
Mm-hmm. Okay. If I told you that uninterested job, the salary is 500k, for example, not per year, per month, but it is not interested at all. Okay. If you are going to a job that you are not interested on, but high salary, I'm gonna tell you, even 2 minutes, you will not work. You will hate yourself. Because that's what I'm seeing from some people. Someone is telling me, Moid, I'm gonna be a pilot of Emirates Airlines. Why? I need money. We all need money. We all agree about that. But you need to improve that in the industry of that thing. Okay, in motivation, someone will say, I'm gonna be a motivator. Okay, you can be a motivator. You are most welcome. But are you interested in that thing? Talking, communicating with people, making friends like that? Depends. Going to a job which is you are interested too much in, a bit low salary, even if I told you you will work 24 hours, will you say yes? Now, if I'm asking you that question, a job that you really love, interested on, you will work 24 hours in my company, will you do that? Why? Why you chose yes? 24 hours, full day.
that you don't like to do and for things that you love doing. But of course, if I can do only things that I love, of course I will choose to do things
Okay.
to this point. So if you give a choice of that right now to do only that,
What you said is both motivation and discipline. If someone is telling you a definition of that, tell them that thing. I mentioned that sometimes, and this is what they gave me. They said, give me a definition of motivation and discipline. I bring a tea. I was putting like that, my legs, drinking. I told them that question. Everyone saying, interested job, even if high hours. I told them, that is motivation and discipline. I was drinking tea, just that's it. I did not go deeper or nothing. I gave abbreviation, finished everything, and that's it. This is actually what we call turn pain into power. When you see motivators are talking, you will realize something. Like now, do you think motivators will go deeper with say definition example or something? In your opinion, do you think they will say that? Or do you think they will give them personal stories or they will try to make them more related to the topic? Yeah, because personal stories can give you the definition of that topic, for example, or maybe discipline, motivation. Motivators, not all motivators will stand and say, so the definition of discipline will be like that. No, we don't need to do that. I will sit, I will talk to people in a way that they will be more interested. And that thing, actually, you will know where exactly that message will be delivered. So that is the thing. Turn pain into power. It's not one. As I mentioned in the first, there is percentage, stages, how you will depart, how you will be arriving, all goes to you. You need to check, are you a good character or no? If you have weakness, we all have weakness. Even me now, I have weakness. We all have weakness. But how can you solve it? Now, in my opinion, if they will be telling me, how can I solve my weakness? I'll be depending on two things. Good friends, which is real supporters, and I will depend on one thing, my proper plan. Because when you bring a paper, when you talk, you write. For example, you're sitting, you're hearing my speech, and you write notes. You start writing notes. When you go back home, you start watching that notes, you will start thinking about something. There is change. I'm gonna change something. I'm gonna improve something. Directly. When I went to one of the events, no, it was an air show, Dubai Air Show in 2023. I went there with my with one of my friends. Okay, he was like enjoying the time. You know, I was doing what? I was watching the place, taking ideas. It is Dubai Air Show. What are you taking ideas? Taking ideas about what? Proper plans. Like when I'm sitting and talking and giving, this is a proper plan. So never always think about I'm gonna compare myself with that person. Don't compare. Compare yourself this year and the next year, and you see yourself. Are you doing great or no? If you are not doing great, do not tell anyone. Tell someone that you are trusting that person. Okay, I'm doing that weakness. Can you help me? Ask him. It's fine. Ask that person. Okay, she might tell you, or he might tell you, oh, I don't have any ideas. No worries. Believe in yourself. You'll go down. You'll see a result. Wonderful result will come. Why? You believe in yourself by questioning. Ask question. Ask question to yourself. Okay, I'm gonna sit. Did you do well? I might receive feedback. Did not do well. You talked, for example, not in a very good way. It's fine. Receive feedbacks. We are not destroying you. We are not destroying you at all. We are pushing you to be the best. But some people might be aggressive. You know, the way of communication might be what? Aggressive. But two things. When they talk to you, their faces can give you explanation very well. I know some people when they give me feedback, they are mad, they are like having a sad face. Come on, like you are giving me a feedback or you trying to destroy me. But then they are telling you, we want you to be the best. How comes you want me to be the best and you are showing me something? You are showing me a sad face. Where is the motivation? Your face is showing nothing. This is something we need to understand. And this is actually about the turn pain into power. Now I have come to the end. Okay. Now you guys have the chance to ask me any questions, and I'm ready to ask. I'm ready to answer. Do you guys have any questions?
To shift. And after that, you came to help a person who needed your motivation.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you work and how do you find motivation to combine your job and helping people?
Okay, look, this is a great question, but it might be tricky a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna mention something. A night shift, I'm not having a night shift which is working in a company getting paid. A night shift, it is my work as a motivational speaker. My friend, he have the whole schedule. What I'm doing, which time. I might be sleeping. He might call me. You have a standby. Standby, which is emergency. I need to finish a meeting. He wants me to be a hard worker. So I'm not working in any company, but sometimes I'm being an Emirates Airline, meeting him there in a coffee. We sit, we talk, chat, and everything, and we work. So this is a schedule I'm going on through. But that person, you mean that the person who is 11 years old? That 11 years old, I met him after the night shift, like in 2 hours. I went to the mall and I continued the work more because I wasn't feeling comfortable to stay in the Emirates Airline headquarters. I went to the mall, continued there. But when I continued there, I saw that person. Even in some months, I meet 3-4 people. I might just walk, passing people, and someone is calling me, "Moy, you're doing great job." From where are you coming? How are you coming? From where? No, they are watching you, but they are invisible. That, you know, the 11 years old, he just like appeared to me. Might help me. When I saw him, I said, of course, come on, sit. Don't care. We do not care. You have a lot of money, followers. Don't care about those things. Show the kindness. Push that kindness to me. And look how you will feel comfortable. Anyone will see, oh, that person is so good. I remember when that 11 years old, when he went, he was watching me like that all the time. He's trying to tell his father, please don't leave me. I want to stay with mine. That time, even young people, they are sometimes some of them are super kind. And that person now, I wish I wish he can take my place. I wish to see him as a motivator. And he can do that. I'm very happy to see someone is young, just sitting. He's telling me, look, I'm motivated like you. I will stand up, round of applause. Happy. That's doing those things help show them who you are, and trust me, even if you're in your company, distribute smiles. Smile. Smile equal motivation. Even if you are having a bad day, do not show the awful thing or the bad thing to people, because some people, they are trying to misunderstand you. And this is what I was seeing from some people. So always remember one thing, that smile, be kind, because kindness is also changing fourth thing, pain into power, being more disciplined, third thing, being more motivated, and the fourth thing, being a successful person as soon as possible. I did that too much. I gave motivation. I am trying to make friends with a lot of people in different nationalities, meeting them, helping them. But I don't care. But they say to me, we don't care how old are you. This is what I receive all the time. Don't feel scared. We are trusting someone who's well knowledge. This is life. And that 11 years old, his father trusted me. He did not say, he will kidnap him and he will go. No, he will not do that. He did something well. He helped him. I make that person day. When I came back home, my mom was seeing my face as if I'm smiling all the time. What did you do, Moed? Make someone stay better. You wake up, put a goal. I'm gonna make someone stay better. Do that. Trust me. If you are doing something right, and people are saying, "Oh, you are rude," and you did not do anything, don't raise your head down. Raise it up, because you are doing a great job. So this is actually a answer to that question, and this is what I want to talk about in this live speech. Okay, and thank you guys for being here. And any other questions? You're welcome. What I have chosen. Okay, look, I was firstly interested too much in aviation. Okay, some people were telling me his mind is a radar of motivation. I was thinking always about motivation. I mean aviation, not motivation. Sorry, aviation. Always I was watching planes till now. Okay, planes. I'm trying to reach to be a pilot, but sometimes there's no chance. So I'm trying to be in another company. But now, as a motivator, I'm feeling happy. But I study as a business finance student. Okay, so in the future, I might be in Etihad Airways, for example, as a pilot, or I might be in air traffic control, or I might be working in a private company in, accountants, business finance, like that. So this is actually what I study. All right. Any other more questions?
I would like ask our videographer to make some moving backstage, just a few shots, so we can make reels with you. That was really amazing, because you are the youngest motivational Emirates.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
No better in the younger generation. And I'm very, very happy to see that you are so energized. You have so much motivation, and you're so kind and great to share this kindness with other people. Because for us,
you're welcome. So this is one thing, because this is actually what we always think. You are good and everything good behavior, but you don't have kindness, it might be a big issue. So kindness, make it as if it is your best friend. That's it. And you see, even success needs kindness. So that's what we use. So this is actually about the turn pain into power.
You being motivated, it's your full-time job. Yeah, because it takes a lot of energy and it takes a lot of time to communicate, to take care of people who need your help. Does your family support you in this? And what do they think about your profession?
Look, if I talk about my family, firstly, I'm mentioning my parents, most important people. I have some cousins, my brothers, those people. But I'm actually not, I'm gonna not mention any names because respecting everyone, but not all of them. Some of them. Because some of them they say, I don't care about motivation. What do you need? Or then you see them here. So for me, I think like my mom was really one of the best supporters, to be honest. Even when I came here, she was like, the confidence. She was like, I told them, okay, mom, I'm gonna go now to the podcast, like live speech. She said, okay, good luck, good luck. The way she said good luck, I went to the car, I'm very motivated. Now I took my friend, I came here. What do you need more? Your mom. Good people. That's family support. That's it. You're welcome.
Yes. Another question for you.
Mm.
So, what does your regular daily routine looks like? So you stay motivated. So, like, do you have any special?
Look, before I answer that, guess how many hours it took for me, or how many days it took for me to prepare that speech today. Now, okay, you ask me my daily routine. When I told you that I'm gonna give on Wednesday, it took from me every day 7 hours. Yes. No, 7 hours till that day. 7 hours. Taking rest. Next day, another 7 hours. 7 hours. I need to research, to think, to know what to do, where I stand, where I will talk, everything. The next 7 hours, practice. Practice. I wake up at 5 a.m. Okay, before I go to the mosque and pray. I practice. Went back, finished my work. I have another free time, practice. When I practice, when I come here and talk, you realize that there is confidence and the message is delivered very well. So I felt like if you ask about my daily routine, I'm gonna telling you motivation work. It is going 12 hours from morning till evening, but there is another work I need to finish. But there are some specific days it is rest, where I rest, relax. Anyone want to ask me a question, I answer, enjoy my time with the family. But I think that if I will always sit, play video games, I will not do anything else. So this is why I always put things to learn. Even languages I'm learning. Even Russian I'm learning. I'm doing my best. Like Russians, Italian, Dutch, I'm trying to learn. You have 24 hours. And we as a Muslims, every prayer, we pray like 5 minutes. So we have 5 prayers, total time 30 minutes. Now, okay, 23 hours and 30 minutes. What you will do? If you will just sit, nothing, like watching reels. Come on, where is the success? I remember first video, I was like talking. So my mom was hearing me outside, okay? I was like a bit like my son was a bit high where I was motivating. I was saying, don't be lazy. Sitting, watching reels, something like that. I brought a notebook, I'm showing. After that, I went to my grandfather's house. They said, hey, come on, relax. Relax. Come on, we're not motivated, but relax. So this is about what? Even some people, they don't want you to work. It's fine. Don't care. You want to be successful? Work. But no one will be working every day. You need to be having rest. When I am having rest 24 hours, as if it is 1 week. Because I wake up in the morning, start working. There's no power. But the power when it comes when I'm thinking about my success goals. Finish. This is actually what I want to mention. Because you have 24 hours. How come you want to be successful and you are sleeping 14 hours? Where is success? You mentioned now, where is success? If you are sleeping 15, 16 hours. Some of my friends are telling me we are sleeping at that much. I'm laughing. I'm saying, where is success? Success will not come. You are sleeping over. You are over that time. So there is nothing to do actually. So this is my also daily routine. You're welcome. Appreciate that.